Today we're going to be focusing on targeting our core and glute muscles. Let me just adjust the camera a little bit here. Looks like, is that good? Yes. So like I said, today we're going to be targeting glutes and core. We have a quick warm up and then we have 3 circuits followed by a cool down. So each circuit has 3 different exercises in them and it'll be 45 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest for each exercise. And we'll run through the circuit 3 times. So the first circuit and the second circuit will be focused on the glutes and the lower body primarily, although you'll be working your core as well. And then the last circuit, we're going to focus on the core specifically, so really targeting those core muscles. So all you need today for this workout is a yoga mat and a set of dumbbells. And if you have it, one of these resistance band loops. But if you don't have one of these, you can still do the workout. It's okay. So let's get started. We're going to start with a warm up. Let me see here. Just grab my phone so I'm keeping track of the time. All right. So we're going to start with some air squats. So stand with your feet about shoulder distance apart, toes pointed slightly out, and then you're going to squat down and stand back up. Down and up. Keep your torso upright, chest proud, sinking your weight back towards your heels. Just starting to warm up the lower body here. By the way, my name is Elizabeth. I'm the Health and Fitness Coordinator in Bedford. I always forget to say that in the beginning of these videos. But I'm glad you're joining me today for this workout. All right, let's do 3 more. Last one. Great job. Okay, from here we're going to do some knee hugs. So plant your right foot, hug your left knee in towards your chest, give it a little squeeze, and then set that foot back down and switch sides. Challenging your balance here a little bit. Great job. Slow and steady to keep that balance. Let's do 1 more on each side. Last one. Okay, now we're going to do some external hip rotation. So plant your left foot in the mat and then pick up your right foot and bring that knee up towards the sky and then out away from your torso to the right, and then plant that foot back down the mat and repeat. So sort of drawing a circle with your knee away from your body, opening up your hips. Let's do 2 more. All right, plant that foot and let's switch sides. Getting started right now. Opening up your left hip. Let's do 2 more. And rest. Great job. Okay, we're going to get into some good mornings now, warming up the back body. So you're going to have your feet planted on the mat, raise your arms up overhead. Stand up nice and tall. Get a little bit of a bend in those knees there and start to hinge forward at the hips until your torso is parallel with the mat. And then you're going to stand back up and slightly squeeze those glutes at the top. And repeat. When your torso is parallel with the ground, you should feel your hamstrings and your glutes start to engage. If you bend your knees a little bit more, you should feel your glutes engage a little bit more than your hamstrings. If you keep your legs more straight, that'll target your hamstrings more. All right, let's do 2 more. And last one. Great job. Okay, last warm-up move. Just going to be a modified jumping jack. So you're going to step your right foot out, bring your arms overhead, and then back to the middle and switch sides. So just a jumping jack without the jumping. If you'd like to add the jumping component, you're more than welcome to. Let's do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Great job. All right, we're going to get started with our first circuit now, but I'm going to demonstrate all the exercises first so that we don't have to go over in detail explaining them all when we're actually working. Okay, so the first exercise in this circuit is a deadlift. So you're going to want to pick up your dumbbells for this. Stand on your mat with feet hip distance apart, or maybe even a little closer than hip distance apart. A way to find out the proper deadlift stance for you is to just quickly hop up in the air, and then wherever your feet land underneath you, that should be a good position. So for me, it's just a little bit closer than my hips. So then you're going to keep your toes pointed forward, roll those shoulder blades back, and then you're going to bend those knees and start to hinge forward at the hips, just like in the good mornings, until you feel your glutes and your hamstrings really start to turn on, and then you're going to stand back up. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Here's another view of that. Down and up. And the only real movement in your joints here should be in your hip points, your hip joints. Sort of like imagine you're like a door hinge opening and closing. All right, so that's the first exercise. Second is a reverse lunge. Second and third is a reverse lunge. We're just gonna switch sides. So first we're gonna plant the left foot, stand up nice and tall, the top of your mat, and then you're gonna pick up your right foot, lunge it backwards, bring that knee down towards the ground. If you can, tap it on the mat, and then stand back up, meet the feet together, and repeat, bringing that right leg back. So we're just focusing on one leg at a time, just like that. And then for the last exercise, we're just going to switch sides. So plant the right foot, lunge the left leg back, and stand back up and repeat. All right, let's get started. So we're going to start with those deadlifts. Let me just set up my timer. Okay, getting started with your deadlifts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and start. Pick up those weights, feet a little closer than hip distance apart. Bend in the knees and hinge your torso forward till it's parallel with the mat. And you start to feel that your glutes and your hamstrings are engaging. Then as you stand back up, you squeeze the glutes at the top. Great job. Slow and controlled movement here. Just 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Great job. 20 seconds rest. We're going to get into those reverse lunges next. Your right leg is going to be the one lunging back to start. All right, getting started in just about 5 seconds here. Plant that left foot and starting in 3, 2, 1. Right now, bring that right leg back, lunge back, stand back up. Great job. So you can do this body weight or with weights. I have dumbbells, so I have dumbbells in both hands, just resting by my sides here. Try to keep those shoulders back. The further back you lunge, the more you're going to engage your glutes as opposed to your quads, so bear that in mind. And rest. Great job. We're going to switch sides after a little rest here. Grab a little water. All right, getting started in 5 seconds. Plant your right foot And we're going to start lunging back with our left leg. 3, 2, 1, go. Great job. You got this. If you are able to bring that back knee down to the mat to tap it before you stand back up, that's totally fine. Just listen to your body and adjust the range of motion accordingly. You don't have to lunge down that far if that feels a little uncomfortable. Okay, rest. Great job. First set of that circuit done. We're going to start back at the top with those deadlifts. All right, getting started in 5 seconds. Pick up those weights. Feet a little close in, hip distance apart, starting right now. Hinging forward, standing up, squeezing the glutes. You got a little bit of a bend in the knees there as you hinge down. I always find deadlifts a little deceiving while I do them. They don't feel insanely strenuous, but then the next day I'm like, whoa, I definitely feel my glutes. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Great job. All right, we're going back to those reverse lunges with the right leg lunging back first. Getting started in 10 seconds here. Pick up those weights if you're using them. Plant that left foot. Getting started in 3, 2, 1. Lunge that right leg back. Great job. No need to rush through this movement here. This might be a little bit tricky on your balance, so if so, just slow the movement down. Give your muscles time to make that mind-muscle connection. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Great job. I'm going to switch sides, planting the right foot and moving the left leg. Starting in 10 seconds. Excuse me. All right, getting started in 5 seconds. Plant that right foot. Getting started in 3, 2, 1. Lunge that left leg back. Get connected with your breath here. When our muscles are burning, you can always turn your attention towards your breath to help center you and push through the rest of the set. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Great job. Second set done. We just got one more set of those exercises and we'll move on to the next set. All right, getting started with those deadlifts in 10 seconds. Pick up the weights. Feet a little close and hip distance apart. And starting right now, hinging forward at the hips. Great job. Keep those shoulders back and your hands are just hanging. You don't have to move your arms at all. Just sort of dead weight. Just 10 more seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job. Last deadlift done. We're going to get into those reverse lunges next with our right leg lunging back to start. Excuse me. All right, pick up those weights, plant that left foot, and start lunging back with the right foot, starting right now. Last time on this side. You can do it. Keep pushing. Just 15 more seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice work. Just one more reverse lunge to go. This time we'll have the right foot planted and you'll lunge your left leg back. Starting in 10 seconds, pick up your weights, plant that right foot, lunge back with the left leg, starting in 3, 2, 1, and work. Great job, crew. Keep pushing. Almost there. You'll get a nice long rest while I explain the next circuit. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job, guys. First circuit done. Amazing. Excuse me. I've got this remnants of a cough I had like 3 weeks ago, and it just will not go away. Okay. Grab some water. All right, let's get into the second set. Let me show you what we're working with here. So the first exercise and the second exercise is what I call a clamshell. So you're going to take your resistance band if you have one. If you don't, it's okay. You can just do the same movement without the resistance band. But if you have it, you're going to sit up on your mat. Feet are planted on the mat. Your knees are tented up towards the sky. You're going to place that loop around your legs. Bring it up and let it rest like on your thighs, just a few inches above your knees. Okay, now you're gonna roll over into your right side. So on your right forearm here, you can put your left arm on your waist. Your legs are together, your knees are pointing forward, still in that tented shape. And then you're going to lift up that top thigh, your left thigh, push it towards the back of the room. You'll feel a squeeze in your left glute, and then rest it back down. Just like that. So imagine a clamshell opening and closing. That's what you're doing with your legs. So that's the first exercise. And then we're just going to switch sides. So you're gonna lean on your left side and then open up your right thigh instead. So those are the first two. And then the last exercise in this circuit is a marching glute bridge. So you're going to keep that band where it is. If you have one, again, you don't need to use it. You can also do this body weight. All right, you're going to lay back on the mat, keep your feet planted on the mat with your knees pointing up towards the sky. And then you're going to lift your hips up towards the sky into a bridge position, and you're going to pick up your right foot and bring it towards your chest, then your leg towards your chest. Place that right foot back down and switch sides. So you're marching, alternating legs in towards your chest here as you keep your hips nice and lifted to keep that squeeze in the glutes in the back of your core. Awesome. All right. So those are all the exercises. Let's get started. We're going to start with those clamshells, leaning on your right side. Getting started. So get that loop around your legs if you haven't already. Getting started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and start opening up that left thigh up towards the sky and then placing it back down on top of your right thigh. Great job. You can pause for a moment at the top there before bringing that thigh back down. This is one of those exercises that doesn't look that intense, I think, because it's kind of slow and you're on the ground, but I'm sure, as you can tell already, it really causes you to like feel the burn in that glute. All right, just 5 more seconds here. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Great job. We're going to switch sides. So leaning on your left side. About 10 more seconds of rest here. Getting started in 3, 2, 1, and work. Lift that right thigh up. Place it back down. Great job. Squeeze that glute at the top and then place the leg back down. Just 15 more seconds here. You can do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job. All right, getting into the marching glute bridges next. Keep the band where it is. Lay your back down on the mat. Feet are on the mat with the knees pointing up towards the sky. Your feet are just pretty close to your behind here. All right, and 3, 2, 1. Starting now, lift the hips up. March your right leg in towards your chest. Put that leg back down and march the other leg. Put the foot down and switch sides. Keep your hips lifted. Great job. And with the band, you'll feel it sort of pushing your legs together. And make sure that you keep actively pushing slightly against that band so that your knees are not like pointing inwards. You've just got a good space between those legs. All right, and rest. Nice job. First set done. We're going to get started with those clamshells on the right side in just 5 seconds here. So leaning on your right side and starting right now. You're doing great. Keep pushing. Just 15 more seconds on this side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Great job. We're going to switch sides, leaning on your left side. Getting started in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift that right thigh up. Squeeze and lower. Doing great. Turn in towards your breath. 10 more seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, back to the glute bridges, marching glute bridges. Okay, lay on your back with your feet planted on the mat, knees pointed up, legs about hip distance apart, and lift those hips up. March your right thigh in towards your chest, put that foot down, and then your left thigh in towards your chest, put that foot down. Keep your hips lifted. Great job. Hope you all had a nice weekend. It was beautiful weather here. It literally felt like summer. And it does not feel like summer anymore. Woke up this morning and it was freezing out. That's okay. It's time for it to get cold, I guess. All right, and rest. Nice job. Second set done, just one more set of all those exercises. So getting back set up on your right side for those clamshells. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open up that left thigh and put it back down. Also, it's Halloween. Happy Halloween. I should have said that in the beginning of the video. Hope you guys have some fun plans. Maybe I'll watch a scary movie after work. We'll see. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Great job. Switch sides. Getting onto your left side now. Getting started in just about 5 seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Lift that right thigh up, squeeze, and place it back down. So close to the end of this circuit. Let's get through this and those glute bridges, and then we're on to our last circuit. Can you believe it? I feel like this is going by pretty fast. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. One more. Getting to those glute bridges. Glute bridge, I guess. It's not really glute bridges. Glute bridge marches, maybe you can call it. All right, lay on your back, feet on the mat, and lift those hips up starting now. March one leg in and then the other. Try to keep your hips, your torso stable as you march those feet. Focusing on stability. Just 15 more seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome job. That circuit is done. We're on to our last circuit. So this is totally going to be body weight. So you can take that band off if you had it on. And we're also going to just stay seated on the mat for these. These are all core focused exercises. If you want to grab some water, now would be a good time. And I'll start explaining the exercises. Okay, so our first move is a slow mountain climber. So you're going to get into plank position, high plank. Your hands are under your shoulders, sending your feet out long in a neutral straight line with your whole spine, your body. Feel all your muscles through your body engage. Okay, once you're in a good posture here, you're going to bring your right knee in towards your chest and then put it back, and then your left knee in towards your chest and put it back. So this is a slowed down version of a mountain climber, which looks like this. So basically just a slow motion mountain climber. If at any point while you're doing this, it's a little bit too much, you can either just hold in plank, or you can take a knee and rest for a moment before getting back into it. Okay, so that's the first move. Next one is a butterfly crunch. So you're going to lay on the mat, bring your feet together to touch. In the middle here, your knees are splayed out. Then you're going to crunch forward. So imagine you're holding a ball between your hands overhead here. And then as you lift your shoulders up off the mat, you're bringing those hands forward, that imaginary ball, forward towards the wall in front of you. So you crunch up here. All right, so that's the second move. And then the last one is, I'm going to call it boat pose toe taps. So first you're going to get into boat pose, which looks a little something like this. So you're sitting up on the mat, feet planted on the mat, knees tented up towards the sky. Start to lean back with your torso until you feel your abs click in and engage. Then you're going to bring your arms forward, lift those legs up off the mat so your shins are parallel with the sky. And then you're going to tap one toe down to the mat, bring it back up, and then tap the other toe down. Just like that, holding that position. All right, let's get started. So starting with the slow mountain climbers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start. Getting to that high plank and stepping one leg in towards your chest and then the other. Great job. Slow and controlled. Focus on your form here. You can do it. I know you can. Just 15 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice work. I know that one isn't easy. All right, we're going to get into those butterfly crunches next. Lay on your back, feet together, knees splayed out. Imagine you're holding that imaginary ball above your head. And starting in 3, 2, 1, crunching up and forward and back down. And repeat. So lifting your neck and shoulders up off the mat as you crunch up. As you roll back down on the mat, try to roll down slowly with control. You're still working that core as you roll back. Just 15 more seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job. Gonna get into the boat pose. Toe taps next. Sit up on your mat, feet on the mat, knees tented up, lean back, your arms are forward. You're going to lift those legs up, shins up towards the sky, starting right now. Tap one toe down and then the other. Great job. You got this. Keep breathing. In through the nose, out through the mouth or the nose. But avoiding that any mouth inhalations. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Woo! Oh my gosh, I feel that one, that's for sure. All right, first set done. Just 2 more sets. We're almost there. So you're going to get back into that slow mountain climber next in 10 seconds. So get set back up. Hands under the shoulders. Kick those feet out into plank in 3, 2, 1, starting right now. All right. Walking those knees in towards the chest. Slow and controlled. Remember, whenever you need to, you really need to, you can either just hold in plank or you can take a knee for a moment and rest for a beat. Listen to your body, but if you can push through, push through. Ten more seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job. All right. Ooh, I'm starting to sweat. Let's get into those butterfly crunches. So lay down on your back, feet together, knees splayed out. Getting started in 3, 2, 1, crunching up and rolling back down with control. Exhaling as you crunch up, inhaling as you roll back. You got this. Just 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Woo. Back into the boat pose toe taps. And then we'll already be in our last set. Woo. Okay. Getting started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift those shins up towards the sky. Tap one toe down and then the other. You're leaning back enough where you feel your core engaged, but where you still have stability. Holding your arms forward. You're in control. "15 more seconds. Just push through a little bit longer here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Whew. All right. One more set. We got this. Almost there. Okay. Getting started with the slow mountain climbers in 5 seconds here. All right, starting 2, 1, plank. Walk one leg in towards your chest and then the other. You got this. Trust me, I want to stop right now. I want to rest, but I'm going to push through. I'm going to push through with you. We can do this. Ten more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, done with those planks. Going back to the butterfly crunches. Lay on your back, feet on the mat, feet together actually rather. Knees splayed out and starting right now. Crunching up. Rolling back down with control. You're doing great. Not much longer in this workout. Just 10 more seconds. Keep pushing. Make yourself proud. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job. Guess what, guys? We're on our last workout of this whole video. Getting into boat pose with the toe taps. Starting in 5 seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Lift those shins up towards the ceiling and tap one toe down and then the other. You're in the zone. Embrace the burn, embrace that shaky feeling. You're getting stronger. Almost there, just 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Awesome job, guys. We did it. Crushed that workout. All right. Let's finish off with a quick cool down, okay? So first, just lay back on your mat, all the way back, head on the mat. You're gonna keep your feet as if you were on the mat as if you were gonna go into a bridge pose. And you're gonna keep your left foot planted, pick up your right leg and place that outer edge of your right ankle on top of your left thigh. So it looks like your legs are like the number 4. And we're going to stretch your right glute here. So you can either stay there where you are right now, if that feels like a deep enough stretch, if you'd like a little more. Pick up that left leg, interlace your fingers behind your left thigh, and start to gently pull your left thigh a little bit closer towards your chest until you feel a deep stretch through your right glute, and then hold there. Big inhale, big exhale. Start to slow down the breath. All right, you can unravel and switch sides, plant that right foot, place that left ankle on top of your right thigh, and then pick up that right leg, interlace your fingers behind it, start to gently pull that right thigh towards your chest until you feel a nice stretch, and then you can hold there. Maybe close your eyes here and just focus on the sensations in your body. All right, unravel. And now we're going to come into tabletop to just finish up with some cat-cows. So you're in tabletop position, your hands are under your shoulder points, knees are under your hip points, neutral back to start, and then we're going to dip the belly towards the ground, look up towards the sky, so you have that curve in your spine. Hold for a second, and then reverse that movement. Push your spine up towards the ceiling, tuck your chin in towards your chest, and hold for a moment. So a couple more of those. Dip the belly, look up towards the sky, and reverse. Let's do one more of each. Dip the belly, look up towards the sky, and reverse. All right, lastly, let's get into an extended child's pose. So knees are as wide as your mat, toes touching. Sink your hips back. Bring your arms overhead and lay your head on your mat and just chill out here for a moment. Okay, then make your way back to seated and then standing and get back to your day. All right, thank you so much for joining me for this workout. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys soon with another workout tomorrow. Bye.